Hello Kenyans, I hope mnaweza share video tafadhali ifikie government yetu and follow me. Now there are Kenyans who are in Tanzania legally. They have been some of them are married there, some of them are working there. But since these elections imekuwa ni mbaya sana. Umesikia wa Tanzania wanasema watu wameuawa ni zaidi ya 10,000. That is number 1. Number 2, jana tu video ilitoka wakisema kwamba maji inawekwa sumu, watu wamelazwa sana kwa hospitali. Unaelewa? Then this is about now the Kenyans in Tanzania. Watu wameshindwa kutoka Tanzania. So our government needs to intervene. The Embassy of Kenya pale Tanzania nasikia wanasema wamelala. They are not doing anything. They are trying to reach out. Hawawezi toka kejani. Kwa sababu the government of Kenya, the government of Tanzania has gone on rampage, hunting down foreigners and killing them, by the way. Hata say as we speak, there is a lawyer, there is a young lawyer mwenye alikuwa huko kurepresent KC, but at the moment as we speak, amepotea na hapatikani. Unaelewa? Yes, there is a Kenyan lawyer in Tanzania mwenye amepotea na hapatikani, but alichukuliwa na watu wenye hawana uniform. Na tuko na evidence zote za kuonyesha kwamba Samia Suluhu aliiba kura. Aliiba kura, tuko na evidence karibu vituo vyote. Sawa, tuko na evidence in video form, zote tutakuwa tunaziweka zile ambayo si mbaya tutaziweka pale YouTube exposinga. Zile za kuua tumeweka Telegram link iko kwa bio. Nitaka YouTube link pia hapa hivi. Tafadhali share this video widely and we hope the government of Kenya can take this one seriously. CS Murkomen, again my friend, I am coming back to you. Matters security. Our Kenyans are being hunted down like animals in Tanzania and nobody is talking about it. They even threatened me, but it is okay. I can work with threats. Please, can you help the Kenyans in Tanzania? They are stuck. These people have gone mad. I'm telling you, they have gone mad. I think they are just, sijui, ni kama Tanzania kuna some cleansing inafaa kufanyika to create space for Zanzibar. Because Zanzibar, you know, it's kinda not a government on its own. Because when it comes to international issues, Tanzania makes the decisions. But somehow it governs itself. So inasemekana hawa watu wa Zanzibar ndio wamekuja wakaingia kwa government nyuma mlango, so starting with Suluhu silaha, and that is why it's happening. So I'm just seeking and asking, please kindly, the government of Kenya, can you help evacuate Kenyans from Tanzania? Because they are being hunted down for no mistake done, for no wrong done at all, just because we have intermarried with the Tanzanians and we are working there, so they are hunting them down. So please kindly, we are asking, easy messages mean mechoka nazo. I'm just humbly asking CS Murkomen, the president of this Republic of Kenya, tafadhali, saidia wa Kenya warudi home. If Tanzania does not want anything to do with us, as well we can do away with them, but please help Kenyans come back home. Thank you so much.
If you know a Kenyan who is currently stranded or facing danger in Tanzania, then the State Department for Foreign Affairs is asking you to kindly share with them the name and contact information for a relative with whom the ministry can get in touch with them. Now, you need to share the name of the person who's stranded and also a name and contact for a relative with whom the ministry can get in touch. And this has been posted on their official X handle, Foreign Office KE. This, I think, is really important information. Kwa wale wamekuwa kini pale wanasema mazejo kuna relative wangu amekwama Tanzania. Get in touch with the State Department for Foreign Affairs.
If you know someone who is a Kenyan living in Tanzania or went to Tanzania for a visit, make sure you get in touch with them, because right now they are the target. If you are a foreigner, East African foreigner in Tanzania, there is a crackdown for all East Africans who are currently residing in Tanzania. If you went there for vacation, make sure you have your papers. And for some reason, they are saying that the 30-day permit, they only require you as a visitor to be there for a week, not 30 days. So right now they are changing the tactics, they are changing everything. If you remember what Suluhu said,
haikutushangaza kuona kuwa baadhi ya vijana waliokamatwa kutokana na kadhia hiyo wametoka nje ya Tanzania.
The police spokesman also said this.
Jeshi la polisi Tanzania limepata taarifa za watu ambao sio raia wa Tanzania kuwa wameingia nchini kwa njia zisizo rasmi kwa nia ya kufanya uhalifu ikiwepo vurugu.
Right now what they are doing is proving that there were demonstrations and East Africans were part of it. Especially Kenyans. We Kenyans are the ones who are being targeted, and our Foreign Affairs Ministry is doing nothing about it. Guys, look at the standard. These are the headlines. If you know someone who is a Kenyan living in Tanzania or went to Tanzania for a visit, make sure you get in touch with them, because right now they are the target. They are being targeted. There are crackdowns being done on lodgings, on places of stay, on vacation areas. So make sure you tell your family members or your friends to be vigilant and to have their papers together. So if you can, please reach out to the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Tanzania, and if not, please reach out to other Kenyans and get a way of communicating your whereabouts, because right now the borders are being tightened and they are cracking down on East African foreigners in Tanzania. So guys, be safe out there.
Salam guys, wa Kenya, out of Kenya, are you in any danger? Okay, I have a message for you. Now, you remember Samuel Njagi, the video I did? He was kidnapped, ransom was paid. This happened in Ethiopia, and the president talked about it in Qatar. Paka hapo tumekubaliana? Hai, sawa, tusonge mbele. So State of Department Foreign Affairs wako na message for you. Public notice. Dear Kenyans, the ministry has heard your concerns and requests the following from all of us. Number 1, that you share through our inbox the names and addresses of all Kenyans who may be exposed to any sort of danger in our neighboring countries and far away countries. Now let me say this. Imagine State Department of Foreign Affairs is communicating through social media. The same social media that they might shut down. And this is their channel of communication. So you wonder. Number 2, we keep on saying we want to be like Singapore. And we need to borrow a leaf from Singapore. Because Singapore was in good, or still is in good relationship with its neighbors. Very diplomatic relationships with its neighbors. Singapore does not poke its business. It knows where it's none of its business. Tabisa. So when we are talking about Singapore, I'm going to do 2 or 3 more videos on how Singapore got to where it is and how Kenya purports it wants to be like Singapore. And we are doing what we are doing. So Kenyans, if you're in danger, please make sure you contact the State Department of Foreign Affairs. Mwende kwa inbox yao. Na usisahau the cybercrime law and the possibility of them shutting down websites and applications. Yes, TikTok is a website and also an application. Salam guys.
What has happened in Tanzania is a wake-up call to all Africans that this is what is going to face us come our next elections.
AU, there's no such a thing. It's a group of all people who protect each other. They don't protect the interests of their people. It's a club. It's a gentleman club. They don't care. They don't call each other out.
So let's go straight to which presidents attended and when their next election is. So the first president is the president of Zambia, whose next election is in 2026. President of Burundi, next election 2027. Mozambique 2029, Somalia 2026, Zimbabwe 2028, Vice President of Kenya 2027, Vice President of Uganda 2026. And you can see there's a trend. All these presidents that came to support Suluhu, they're actually agreeing with what happened, even though people lost lives. So the chairperson of African Union congratulated Samia Suluhu on her election victory. This was not an election victory. They stole from the people of Tanzania and reaffirms support for Tanzania. Just replace that with the country that I've mentioned. So you just know that the African Union is not coming to save you as the people. It is coming to save the presidents. It's only the presidents who are going to be saved. And this is why I agree with what Malema said.
SADC, there's no such a thing. AU, there's no such a thing. It's a group of all people who protect each other. They don't protect the interests of their people. It's a club. It's a gentleman club. They don't care. They don't call each other out. So they are unable to say, you are wrong here, you are wrong there. And therefore, this is how we need to fix it. And the way forward is that the youth must take politics serious. The youth must participate in politics.
So African Union and SADC only look for the interest of the presidents. It's not really looking at the interest of the Africans. Because if you look at what has happened to Tanzania, it really begs the question, what is the purpose of African Union? If it is not helping Africans, it is only helping the presidents, then is this an organization for the presidents and not the organization for Africans? According to African Union, it's supposed to protect those presidents, not us. It doesn't really make sense. African Union doesn't make sense. SADC doesn't make sense. Nothing is making sense to me. Because these same countries, Uganda and Tanzania to be specific, have taken in our activists from Kenya and ended up saying they don't know where they are. Look at Njagi right now in Uganda, same thing. So this is just setting precedents that these countries and these nations will come for us. The presidents will stand for each other. They will back each other up. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Whatever you're seeing happening in Tanzania right now is something that will most likely happen in these countries I've mentioned, because these countries have clearly stated to you and are clearly showing us that they will stand even when atrocities are being committed on its own citizens. For instance, the president of Burundi will definitely get support from Uganda, and Uganda will definitely support Tanzania, and Tanzania will support Zambia, and Zambia will support Mozambique, and Mozambique will support Kenya. So you just know this is going to be a continuous loop. This is it. If you guys don't read anything from the people who attended this event, I don't know. Because all these presidents, Mozambique, Somalia, Zimbabwe, will back each other up at the expense of the people of Africa, who is you and me. You will never get your rights, because if this is what they do, what do you expect? So guys, Africans, Kenyans, Ugandans, Tanzanians, your next election, make sure young people are represented. Go and fight for those seats. Don't let these people who have ruled for years and years continue ruling. You better go and also get yourself in the ballot so that we also get a representation and we change our countries. Period.
Popular Tanzanian opposition figure John Heche has been abducted and he is nowhere to be found. Remember, he was in critical condition. But now, after illegally detaining him for 14 days, they have now even abducted him. I mean, how do you abduct somebody who is already in custody? I mean, Tanzanians, what's happening in your country?
Mido nacheza mdhaminisi na kaona dai moshi tazivuta vuta limit ya fuliza imeongezeka nkoma neza shika jag na kanudu sie nacheza kiroro neza fika soko turirime mdagi meditation naki shusha kibandaski cha podonde neza rada nama vuta izoma.